I'm David Toman, author of nootropicsexpert.com. And in this video, I'm going to do a review about a new stimulant supplement called Performance Lab Stim. What it is, why I use it, and a little about the company who makes it, and why you may want to consider trying it yourself if you're looking for an alternative to coffee or an energy drink when you need that little extra energy boost. If you routinely stop at Starbucks for a grande or the corner store for an energy drink to avoid that mid-afternoon crash, this stimulant review is for you. Now, we love our caffeine because it provides a boost in alertness, concentration, better athletic performance, and less physical and mental fatigue. And this love affair with caffeine now goes far beyond getting your dose from a cup of coffee. You'll find it in carbonated sodas and energy drinks and shots and fruit-flavored drinks and in many pre-formulated nootropic energy stacks. But the problem with most of these caffeine delivery methods is that they contain megadoses of caffeine, resulting in feelings of jitteriness and ending up in long-term exhaustion. Now, supplement manufacturers noticed and added L-Theanine to caffeine to produce a more balanced stimulant experience. So you get the cognitive benefits of caffeine and the calming effects of L-Theanine. The problem with this stimulant solution is it's not complete. And some of the side effects of using caffeine as a nootropic are not addressed. OptiNutra Advanced Nutraceuticals, the company who makes the Performance Lab line of supplements, saw an opportunity and redesigned this most basic of stimulant nootropic stacks, resulting in the most advanced caffeine and L-Theanine formula around, a stimulant stack that works. So this is my Performance Lab Stim review. Caffeine on its own is an effective nootropic. It's an adenosine antagonist, which prevents us from getting sleepy. But this action also influences acetylcholine, norepinephrine, epinephrine, serotonin, and boosts the use of dopamine, which provides a stimulant effect. Now, regular use of caffeine, on the other hand, ends up depleting these critical neurotransmitters, stimulating your adrenal glands to produce more cortisol, and raising blood pressure and depleting water-soluble B vitamins. To safely get and experience all the benefits caffeine has to offer as a nootropic, I need something to counterbalance these negatives. This nootropic stimulant stack needs to replace the dopamine, norepinephrine, and epinephrine affected by caffeine use. It needs to replace the B vitamins that are lost due to caffeine's diuretic effect. It needs to maintain normal blood pressure and heart rate. It needs to increase alpha brain waves suppressed by caffeine. It needs to use the same amount and ratio of L-Theanine and caffeine as the most successful human clinical studies. It must be natural and legal and safe to use every day, and it must use verifiable and pure compounds with no synthetics. Now, I've used coffee and green tea for the caffeine and L-Theanine as a natural stimulant for years. And naturally, I have been aware of various pre-formulated caffeine and L-Theanine stacks offered by several supplement manufacturers. But not a single company produced a stimulant stack that, using the quality ingredients in the same ratios and amounts as I knew that worked, both from personal experience and the data supplied by human clinical studies, up until now. I use a lot of nootropic supplements every day. The list has grown as I learn more about how my brain works, and research has revealed what it takes for me to perform at the levels I want to live life. But there came a point when I wondered if there was some way that I could consolidate my daily supplement regimen and take fewer capsules to maintain the way I feel and perform. And that's when I discovered a new supplement line created and produced by the same company who makes my favorite pre-formulated nootropic stack, MindLab Pro. Performance Lab is a new line of supplements made by OptiNutra Advanced Nutraceuticals, the same people who produce MindLab Pro. Now, I've been using MindLab Pro for over 5 years and have come to trust the company and the quality of their supplements. OptiNutra is based in the UK and manufactures all their supplements in the USA. The Performance Lab Whole Food Multi is the foundation of this new supplement line. The company's multivitamin for men and women supplies the essential vitamins and minerals required for overall health, nutrients that might be missing from your diet. Now, the Performance Lab Stim extends the benefits of this universal cognitive enhancer that I use every day, MindLab Pro. MindLab Pro supports brain energy from a cellular level. It boosts neurotransmitters, it increases blood flow and brain waves, it provides neuroprotection, and it helps neuronal regeneration. Adding Stim to MindLab Pro provides a boost in energized alertness right when I need it most. It's a clean, clear focus that feels pure and avoids the need for a coffee or an energy drink. Caffeine used in moderation helps improve reaction time, alertness, memory, and mood. Adenosine levels rise during the day as a byproduct of adenosine triphosphate synthesis, which is produced by your mitochondria and is used as cellular fuel. As an inhibitory neurotransmitter, it increases in adenosine, decreases your wakefulness state, eventually leading to sleep. Caffeine acts by blocking the adenosine receptor subtypes A1 and A2A, which in turn increases wakefulness. Instead of becoming sleepy, you are more alert. This action on adenosine also influences acetylcholine, epinephrine, serotonin, and boosts the use of dopamine, providing the stimulant effect experienced when consuming caffeine. But caffeine stimulation also puts demands on your endocrine system and blood flow. When caffeine boosts norepinephrine and epinephrine, it activates your adrenal glands, which in turn releases the stress hormone cortisol. And the diuretic effects of caffeine consumption increases the excretion of water-soluble B vitamins, which are required for neurotransmitter synthesis, myelin synthesis, gene expression, and cellular metabolism. Now, the genius of this stack and what makes it superior to any other caffeine and L-Theanine stack I've found is how it counterbalances the negative effects of caffeine. Performance Lab Stim uses the rest of the ingredients in this stack that I'm going to talk about right now to support the use of caffeine as a stimulant while reducing its side effects. L-Theanine is an amino acid found in green tea that increases alpha brainwaves. Increases in alpha waves promotes alert relaxation. This alert calmness is associated with super learning, flow states, and joy. L-Theanine boosts the neurotransmitters serotonin, dopamine, and GABA in your brain, as well as increasing brain-derived nootropic factor, BDNF, helping to relieve the stress of excess cortisol, improving memory, boosting mood, and increasing cognitive function. A study done at Unilever in the UK looked at the combined effects of L-Theanine and caffeine on cognitive performance and mood. 27 volunteers participated in the study. They compared 50 milligrams of caffeine with and without 100 milligrams of L-Theanine, the same dosage used in the Performance Lab Stim. The research team took measurements for word cognition, rapid visual information processing, critical flicker fusion threshold, attention switching, and mood. The researchers concluded L-Theanine and caffeine in combination are beneficial for improving performance on cognitively demanding tasks. OptiNutra uses the patented N-Theanine, which is a natural, identical L-isomer L-Theanine, and is supported by over 40 patents. N-Theanine supports the L-Theanine equivalent to what is found in 10 cups of green tea. L-Tyrosine. Caffeine works by inhibiting adenosine, which naturally increases during the day. Suppressing feelings of sleepiness and fatigue also initiates a cascade of excitatory neurotransmitters. Caffeine's stimulant effect is produced in part by increases in the release of the catecholamines dopamine, norepinephrine, and epinephrine. Now, this demand on increased catecholamines can result in attention problems, mood imbalances, energy crashes, and long-term feelings of exhaustion. The addition of L-Tyrosine in this STIM formula helps replace the neurotransmitters that are impacted by caffeine, resulting in better working memory, quicker thinking, even under pressure, a boost in multitasking performance, stress resistance, and no crash. Now, Performance Lab Stim uses the patented Agipure L-Tyrosine made using eco-friendly ferment-to-pure technology, a method of turning non-GMO and gluten-free vegetable-derived carbohydrates into pure bioidentical amino acids. Caffeine consumption causes a diuretic effect, which accelerates the excretion of important water-soluble B vitamins, and a rise in homocysteine, which causes brain fog and memory problems. Now, studies show reductions in vitamins B2, riboflavin, B6 or pyroxidine or P5P, vitamin B9 or folate, and vitamin B12 methylcobalamin. Performance Lab Stim counterbalances this vitamin depletion caused by caffeine by including bioidentical nutrigenesis vitamins B2, 6, 9, and 12. The recommended dosage of Performance Lab Stim is 1 capsule as needed for stimulation. You can safely use up to 5 capsules per 24-hour period. The combination of supplements in Performance Lab Stim quickly provides a feeling of pure alert stimulation without the jitters normally associated with caffeine use. Users report feeling more energized with less fatigue within minutes of using Stim. Thinking is clearer and quicker, and many report increased mental performance, better memory, and mood. You may have found, like me, that nootropic supplements can put a real dent in your monthly budget. Even getting your stimulant effects from a daily Red Bull or Starbucks daily coffee can be expensive. Using Performance Lab Stim supplement as an alternative may save you some money. For example, I went through and I individually priced each ingredient, including caffeine, L-Theanine, L-Tyrosine, and the B vitamins. And I won't do it in detail in this video, but you can go over to the original transcript of this video and see that depending on your source, your original source of caffeine, it can be your monthly spend could be well over $200. OptiNutra sells a Performance Lab Stim supplement bottle of 30 capsules for only $35. Most caffeine and L-Theanine supplements on the market are just that. Caffeine stacked with L-Theanine, with no consideration for how caffeine works in your body and brain. And dosages are generally too high for both caffeine and L-Theanine, especially caffeine. This stimulant stack by OptiNutra is brilliant, in my opinion. It's clear the design of this stack was well thought out, with every angle covered to ensure you get the most of stacking caffeine with L-Theanine. Performance Lab Stim provides a cleaner, calmer stimulant action than any other Stim supplement on the market, and is a far better choice than an energy drink or a cup of coffee. Now, I quickly go over some of the pros. What I like about Performance Lab is they always have full disclosure of the amount of each ingredient on their label of what's in the capsule. They always use really, really high quality branded ingredients when they're available, Like in this case, they use L-Tyrosine, they use L-Theanine for L-Theanine, and they use Neutrogenesis bioidentical B vitamins. They also provide precisely measured dosages of each ingredient that's backed by science. And there's no added ingredients. There's no other ingredients. There's no World Anti-Doping Agency banned substances in these capsules. And they use vegan-friendly NutriCaps capsules. And they test them prior to encapsulation for allergens, GMOs, microbes, pesticides, herbicides, heavy metals, and other contaminants. And they test it again to confirm potency, purity, and activity after encapsulation. Their products are competitively priced. They provide an empty bottle money-back guarantee, less shipping, and 24/7 customer support. And honestly, the only con I can think of for this supplement is you can only get it on their website. You can't buy it anyplace else. So my nootropics expert recommendation is I highly recommend the Performance Lab Stim if you're looking for a quick, smooth energy boost. So that's my review of Performance Lab Stim. If you want to see links to the individual ingredients I talked about in this video, go to nootropicsexpert.com and search for Performance Lab Stim. It's up in the review menu. Or click on the link below this video. There you'll find a full transcript of this video, and you'll find dozens of articles in all the well-known nootropics on Nootropics Expert. If you have any questions or you want to share your experience using a stimulant supplement, please use the comment section at the bottom of the review over on Nootropics Expert. I respond to comments and questions at Nootropics Expert usually the same day. If you haven't already, download a free copy of Secrets of the Optimized Brain while you're there, and get a copy of my book Head First. And if you think you could use some help, a little extra help in tweaking your nootropic stack, consider booking a personal consultation with me. Now, if you want to see more videos on all the best nootropics used today, subscribe to this channel before you leave. I'll be putting up new videos on nootropics and optimizing your brain every week. I'm David Toman, author of Nootropics Expert.